Hey sports bettors, happy holidays, and the first thing we're going to be looking at in this video is some of the holiday promotions offered on sportsbooks. So we saw yesterday, I believe in yesterday's video, DraftKings has a holiday gift surprise where you get a free bet up to $50. You just log into your DraftKings, they give you a free bet up to $50. So we got a full $50 free bet from DraftKings. We picked a few wagers from the OddsJam positive expected value page. We put them together and ended up going with Utah plus 7.5, under 42.5 points in the Georgia game, Maryland minus 2.5. We have a $50 free bet on that. So let's see how FanDuel compares. And if we go into FanDuel, you can see that every day from December 21st to 27th, they're giving you a special promo. So the one for tomorrow is a risk-free same-game parlay. So if you place you can place a 3-leg same-game parlay up to $10, and if you lose, you get your money back from FanDuel. It's literally risk-free. It's a $10 free lottery ticket from FanDuel. So what we ended up going with is this right here, over 44 points, 49ers minus 3.5, and a first touchdown scorer. And you can see, like, if our bet loses, we'll lose our $10 stake, and FanDuel will give us our money back. So our profit is zero in that case. And then, if our bet hits, we get profit of $203. So this is a $10 free lottery ticket from FanDuel, and definitely something you want to take advantage of. So you can see, just kind of looking at these sports books, their promos, DraftKings is giving away a $50 free bet. FanDuel's giving away some free lottery tickets. Like, this easily stacks up to, $100 in value just within the first few days, just from DraftKings and FanDuel, from taking advantage of these holiday promos. So that's the first bet we have. Then next we have Caesars. Bet the bowl games with the 50% profit boost. So every day in the past 2 days, we've used this promotion as well. They're giving a 50% profit boost token to use on college football. So there's only one game today, Missouri Army, and we ended up taking Missouri moneyline. The maximum you can bet from this promo is $25, and we're getting them at plus 285 odds. So if we go into this game, you could actually, if you wanted to, I didn't do this because we actually already have some money on Army money line, but you can see, like, we're getting Missouri plus 285. FanDuel is giving you minus 220 on Army West Point. So that's an arbitrage bet, right? Plus 285, minus 220. So if you wanted to, you could go to this arbitrage calculator. We're betting Missouri plus 285 on Caesars, and we're getting minus 220 on Army on FanDuel. And we're placing $25, which is the maximum we can wager on Caesars. So if we placed a hedge bet of roughly $66 on FanDuel on Army at minus 220 odds, we would earn a risk-free profit of $5, right? So if you wanted to, you could arb out of this promo. You can see Army moneyline right here is minus 220. So this is definitely a promo you want to take advantage of. And again, we just took Missouri moneyline outright because we already have a wager on Army moneyline, which was a bet from the OddsJam positive EV page. So next we have under 45 points in the Steelers-Chiefs game. So not a lot of sports books have been posting lines for Week 16 as early. You can see a lot of books still haven't even posted odds for Week 16 just because of how much line movement there was last week due to players being out due to COVID, as well as games being postponed. So not a lot of sports books have posted lines, but when DraftKings, Pinnacle, and BetOnline all posted totals, DraftKings had their total at around 48, and lines started to blast lower. This was one of the biggest line movements of the week so far, and totals have come all the way down to about 45, 44.5, and we were able to pick up under 45 in this game at plus 125 odds. So next we have Army moneyline. So this was another plus EV play. So lines have been drifting towards Army all week long. Missouri star running back Tyler Beatty, he's not going to be playing today. So that was a big reason for the line movement. So we were able to get in on Army money line at minus 175 odds. We kind of caught the line movement early, obviously thanks to OddsJam kind of having the fastest sports betting data available. Like you can see, we picked up Army minus 175. Now they're best offered at minus 220 on FanDuel. So that's the next bet we have. Then we use our chips on WynnBet, so the reward points, to place a parlay. We have over 44.5 in Bengals Ravens, over 49 in Colts Cardinals. So all I did for this was, again, I'm picking 2 legs that are best offered on WynnBet. So I'm looking where WynnBet is giving me a price that is, a good price from the OddsJam positive expected value page, and I'm parlaying two of those together to form a mathematically profitable bet. So what we ended up going with, over 44.5 in Bengals Ravens, over 49 in Colts Cardinals, $125, boosted to plus 344 odds. Then we have Dolphins first half money line. Lines have been drifting towards the Dolphins. We were able to get them on DraftKings. Just another bet straight from the OddsJam plus EV page right here. So we went with Dolphins first half money line, $500 plus 145 odds. Then we have one final bet, which I'm not going to talk too much about because I screwed it up. I'm actually just going to grade it as a $10 loss. So you can see in the Sacred Heart, Campbell, Maryland Eastern Shore, and William and Mary bet we have, this was another one of the FanDuel, special holiday gifts. So for day 2, there was this promo, which was place a 4-leg $10 parlay on college basketball games taking place on, December 22nd today. And FanDuel just gives you $10 in site credit, win or lose. So this is another kind of no-brainer bet. If your bet loses, you lose $10 on your parlay. FanDuel gives you a $10 bonus. If your bet wins, you get the $10 bonus, and you get the profit from your bet winning. So you can see that we ended up placing a 4-leg parlay, but the Maryland Eastern Shore game was actually postponed. So it was voided, right? This leg was voided in our parlay because the Maryland Eastern Shore game was postponed, which means our 4-leg parlay becomes a 3-leg parlay, and I'm not even sure if that would apply to the terms of the promo if FanDuel's even going to give me $10, because I placed a 4-leg parlay initially, but one bet was voided, so it becomes a 3-leg parlay. So it's not always perfect. Again, obviously FanDuel doesn't do that intentionally, but it is something just to be wary about. It happens frequently in UFC as well. A few times, in the past, I've bet on their UFC parlay insurance, where if you place a 4-leg UFC parlay, and you lose exactly one leg, you get your money back, and one of the legs will be voided, so then it will become a 3-leg parlay. So that's just something to keep in mind. I just graded this as, a $10 loss, whatever. And you can see that we are currently sitting at $1,000 roughly in profit, so not great. We're definitely not on, the best winning streak we've had. We initially went up, $4,000 pretty quickly. Then we went negative. Now we're back positive, but we had a few bets that didn't pan out for us yesterday. We had unders in the Washington football team versus Eagles game, under 40, under 41, and under 41. We bet all those pretty big as lines had been moving lower. And you can see, now there were 44 points in the game, so we lost all these bets. But anyways, I hope you found this video helpful. As always, any questions you have about sports betting promotions, anything like that, you can reach out to us. And again, thanks so much for your time.